Hello, can you hear me? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
Good morning.
yeah. Now
Good
we are
morning, sir.
yeah. Good morning. We are here now into module three. So forming processes we have completed. Extrusions. Now we'll go for sheet metal working process. This is very vast. Machine tools very vast, and I will show some videos on lathe machines and on CNC machines. Wait, I am not presenting. It seems. Now this is a video on CNC. Later on, I'll also show you video on press also. So these are the parameters of the CNC machines, and this is your CNC milling machine. This is called the vice. This is the chuck in which the component is held, and this is a milling cutter. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Sir, this is lathe, right?
Yeah, this is CNC lathe. Actually, it is for the CNC turn mill. So you can do CNC turning operation as well as milling operation. So that's why it is called as the CNC turn mill. Turn mill.
Sir, face milling is used more than other types of milling. Sir, like
Yeah, face milling is the basically first operation. So in that you are actually milling the face, but it's not necessary that face milling is commonly used, but that is the basic first operation because once you do the facing, then only you have to do other operations. So that was the component that was milled. Okay, I'll show another video. This is also CNC turn mill. Yeah, this will continue. Before that, I will just show some basic that because of the doubt raised. I was just looking for those videos. Like what are the different operations which can be done on the lathe machine. This is just a minute. Somebody are trying to join. What happened? This operation is center drilling. This is your center drill. This is chamfer. This is called as the insert. This is insert. This is chamfer operation, and this is the insert, and this is the holder. This is what a component is to be done. This component is to be done. So there are the various operations which have to be done. This is the component. On this component, there are various operations like knurling, taper, straight turning, grading, etc. This is external threading done with the help of a die. External threading done with the help of a die. This is called as the die, and this operation is threading. This is your facing operation. This is a simple operation, that is filing operation. This is growing. Remember the difference between growing and parting. In parting, this tool, this is insert, and this tool is still longer, because in parting the tool has to reach till the center, whereas growing tools will be shorter. This operation is called the knurling. This is a knurling tool, and knurling is done for holding purpose. So you can hold this component properly. This is OD turning operation. This is what is your depth of cut. So total diameter that will be reduced will be 2 times the depth of cut. Like this depth of cut is 2 mm, and the diameter which will be reduced will be 4 mm. We are taking series of cuts here. See, parting of tool. Parting of tool is still slender and slim, so you have to be very careful. A slight chip can break the parting tool. A small amount of chip will break the parting tool, and parting tools are expensive also. This is again same parting of operation. हल्का सा भी चिप रहेगा बीच में, it can break. At the most, the width of the parting inserts is 2 mm or 3 mm. You can take 5 mm thick, but then unnecessarily the material will be wasted. This is your taper turning. This is a holder and this is the insert. Taper turning can be done by various methods. There are 4 to 5 methods for doing taper turning. This is threading. So this is called the indexable inserts. So there are 3 cutting edges here, 1, 2, and 3. And in threading, the feed rate is equal to the pitch of the thread which is to be cut. In threading, the feed rate, that is the tool which is moving, is equal to pitch of the thread that is to be cut. So your threading, you cannot, that's why since the feed rate is high in threading, you cannot go or you cannot take more depth of cut. Like suppose if the pitch is 2 mm, then feed rate will be 2 mm per revolution, because pitch, how the pitch is defined, pitch is nothing but the distance moved in one revolution. So if it is 2 mm pitch, the feed rate will be 2 mm per revolution. So if the machine is rotating at 500 rpm, so 500 into 2, the feed rate will be 1000 millimeter per minute, 1 meter per minute. This is called as the turret length. So there is a turret here, and on the turret you can mount, normally the turret is hexagonal. Turret you can mount 6 tools. Then you have front tool post and you have rear tool post also. So in front tool post you can mount 4 tools, and rear tool post you can mount another 4 tools. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 6. So that means 14 tools can be mounted. So here you can do operations one after other. So it is generally used for mass production. 14 tools can be used. And I'll show some videos on milling also. Let me see. So what are the different operations that can be done on the milling machine? So this is what is your face milling operation. Face and shoulder. So this is face. At the same time, this is called the shoulder. So you get a 90-degree shoulder milling. These are the inserts, and there are 4 inserts here. This is again if you want to take a deep cuts for higher material removal rates. This is called the staggered face milling cutter, face and shoulder milling cutter. Staggered. See, there are 16 inserts, so the material removal rate will be very high. Now this is also doing the sides also. So you get this face and this face, pakka 90 degree. This is chamfer milling. Again, these are all milling cutters, and this is all vertical milling machine. This is called as the vise in which the component is held. These are all forming operations. This is radius milling. So if you want to have a convex radius, then you have to go for concave end mill. This is a shoulder milling. Now see, you can see this is rough. So this is for the shoulder milling cutter. This is also called the shell end mill. Shell end mill, which does face as well as shoulder. So here you get quite accurate. We have seen here also with the help of a insert. So with the insert you will not get a good finish, but here you will get a good finish. Why? Because see the teeth. Because of the teeth, you know, because the teeth here on the cutter are throughout the length. So in the inserts you will get slight steps, whereas here you will not get any steps and you will get a good finish. So with the help of inserts we do rough milling, and then this is used for finish milling. This is again a staggered milling cutter, and this is used for rough milling and not for the finish milling, because you will get a series of steps. So this is used for rough milling. For higher material removal rates. This is a slitting cutter. You want to do small slots or slits. Again, this is done on vertical milling machine. So your milling spindle will be vertical. This is horizontal milling operation. The spindle is horizontal. Again, this is the slot milling operation. Why this is popping up? Slot. And this is cutter is called as the side and face milling cutter. This is done on vertical milling machine. The slot milling operation. This is a T-slot milling operation. T-slot. Now this is done on horizontal milling machine. This the spindle is horizontal. You get a T here. First you have to cut a slot, and then you have to cut T. This is V milling operation. This is operation which is done on the punching. Punching means you are creating a hole. That is what is called as the punching. This is how your milling machine will look like. This is vertical milling machine with a DRO. These are the different movement. That is, this is longitudinal movement. Then this is your transverse, and you have a vertical movement. So X, Y, Z. Normally, the axis which is parallel to the spindle is called as the Z axis. Axis which is parallel to the spindle is called as this is a DRO, that is digital readout, which gives the position. DRO, that is called as the digital readout. Gleason is the reputed machine tool manufacturer. So this is all. This is a end mill. The axis which is parallel to the spindle is called as the Z axis. These are the covers to protect the guideways so that your chips will not go inside the guideways. These covers are made up of sheet metal or it is made up of rubber bellows. Normally rubber bellows will get cut because of the chips. So that's why the trend is to use sheet metal covers. Oh, where it is gone? This is called the control. This is face milling operation. The face is being milled. These are the telescopic covers which are telescopic matlab which is going one into other, one inside the other, like our aerial antenna, a long antenna. These are metallic covers. This is a table having T slots. These are called as the linear motion guideways. And this is your ball screw. Because in CNC the motion should be frictionless. There should not be friction. These are the servo motors. Acme lead screws are used on conventional machines, but in CNC machines we are using ball screws. Ball screws means now this is a nut and this is a screw. So in between screw and nut there are balls which reduces the frictions so that you can get very rapid movements. Nowadays we are talking about higher feed rates and lower depth of cut. First technology was more depth of cut and lower feed rate. But if you are taking more depth of cut, then what happens? The load on the spindle is more. Load on the spindle is more. So because of that, where it is gone, the tools, not this. And if the load on the spindle is more, then the spindle bearings will be damaged. Close that folder. Let me go. Okay, I will just show you this, which was halfway. See, what I wanted to tell you that observe this carefully. This is a turn mill. See now, this is the final component and this is the raw material. This is the final component, this is the raw material. See, the quantity is only one. You cannot go for casting, you cannot go for rolling, forging, extrusion. Now, if you want to produce this, you will need number of machines like drilling machines, then CNC lathe, then CNC teeth cutting. So many machines you need. So instead of that, if you have only one CNC turn mill, that is enough to produce this component. and this raw material is nothing but a round bar, round piece. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are able to hear, no?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can you tell me what are the basic operations of each component?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Hello, Peter, are you there?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Hello. Hello. Kiran, can you tell me what are the different meaning operations we saw the videos?
Yes, sir. Face milling, V milling, T milling,
You you
shoulder milling,
you are
side milling.
yeah, you are able to hear, no, whatever I was telling.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. We were
Okay,
able to hear you.
okay. Because I was wondering whether it was on mute or what are the advantages of turn wheel? Can you tell me?
So, turn mill advantages are that different operations at a single time can be performed on it.
Very good. I'll show some more videos where it is. Now we are going for press. So there are some videos I wanted to show you. This is a press machine, and punching is nothing but creating holes. Always students get confused with punching and blanking. So punching is nothing but creating a hole, and blanking is nothing but that piece, that is scrap. If you are going to use that, then that is called as a blanking operation. Like if you are going to use this scrap, then it is blanking. Like if you are making a पूरी, जो हम लोग खाते हैं, खाने का पूरी, तो दैट पूरी इज नथिंग बट अ ब्लैंकिंग ऑपरेशन. और जो पूरी हम लोग जो कट करते हैं, चार पांच पूरी ऐसा कट करते हैं फॉर्म अ बिग पीस ऑफ रोटी, so that is your punching operation. Okay, so if the scrap which is falling down out of the press, if that is used, then it is blanking. Now this is punching. Okay, because the scrap is not used. This is all punching operation. Then I wanted to show you one assembly line. Being a mechanical engineer, this is worth seeing how the vehicle assembly is done. Let's have a look. This is all wooden flooring, unlike our uh, concrete flooring. Wooden flooring is supposed to be good ergonomically. This is called the assembly line. These are the conveyors, overhead conveyors.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. In this assembly, are the people who assemble engineers or sir, people who are trained? Sir, can you hear me? Hello, sir. Sir, I can't hear you, sir.
So it was ergonomically designed, planned, and a lot of importance is given for finishing. And you might have noticed that even the peoples, they are not allowed to use wristwatch, belt, chains, everything they have to remove. Okay, we'll continue next time. If you want to ask anything, you please ask. And next time
Sir,
we'll start with
I
the
have a
sheet metal
question.
operations. Yeah, please.
Sir, the
Hmm.
people who were doing the assembly work,
Yeah.
sir, they were engineers or sir,
No, 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 no. They are technicians only. Yeah.
yes.
Workers. Yeah. I mean the ITIs, ITI, NCTVT, not engineers.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Bye, sir.